Hey everyone! Today I'll be sharing 8 useful apps and websites for exam season, so let's get started. First up is an app that I've used and sworn by for years now, and that is Notion. Before Notion, I used to spend more time trying to figure out how to schedule my exams, what projects to do next, and how to be more productive during exam season instead of actually getting things done. With Notion, I have an all-in-one workspace where I can see all my scheduled exams and plan out a study schedule. Some people find Notion quite overwhelming and challenging to set up because of the intimidating blank page that welcomes you, but once you understand it and once you get the hang of it, you will find Notion to be your productivity best friend and accountability buddy. So how I basically use it during exam season is I map out my exam dates first using a calendar so I can get a visual representation of the month. Then I create a timeline database so I can plan a study schedule allocating certain days for certain lessons that need to be covered before the exam. So let's say I have an exam on the 3rd of December. I will plan out the days leading to the exam date such that I am able to cover the lessons in manageable chunks rather than studying an overwhelming number of lessons all at once. In this way, I am helping myself understand smaller bite-sized pieces of information and retain these in my long-term memory. Next is Structured, which, as the name suggests, creates structure for your day. If you're not familiar with time blocking, it is essentially a time management method where you divide your day into blocks of time and allocate these blocks for accomplishing certain tasks. Notion is great for scheduling on a macro scale, such as a week, a month, or a year, but Structured works well with micro-scale time management, particularly when planning your day. Structured works well with time blocking because it integrates the function of a calendar with that of a to-do list. Once you create a task, you can customize the duration, set reminders, and even add notes and subtasks. After planning your day with Structured, you have a definite schedule to follow for the day and you can work more efficiently. If you have any tasks yet to be processed in your working brain, you can add these tasks to your inbox. The inbox serves as a place to declutter your mind of any pending tasks so you can come back to them at a later time when you're able to schedule them in your calendar. Your daily schedule can also be synced across all your devices so you can stay on track. Next is a website that was recommended by my good friend, and that is Fiveable. Fiveable is a study platform where you can access a wide array of study guides and even join or create online study sessions. In a study session, you can add your tasks for the day and even view others as well. It works as if you have an accountability buddy keeping you motivated and holding you accountable to achieve your plans and goals for each study session. You can also set a group timer where you all work at the same time or a personal timer whenever you feel working at your own pace. Every break you take also runs on a timer so you don't spend more time than necessary resting and you actually get things done. Each room for a study session can also be shared with your friends so you can work with them during your exam season. Whether you are in high school or college, exam season can be a stressful time of the year for a lot of students. More often than not, when exams are looming on the horizon, we tend to beat ourselves up for how we manage our time and how much we have and haven't studied. We feel overwhelmed, we sleep poorly, we self-criticize, we fall into bad habits that keep us in the cycle of anxiety and stress. However, preparing for these academic milestones doesn't necessarily mean just hitting the books. It also means helping yourself achieve a healthier mindset to reach your goals. One way to relieve some of this anxiety is by using MindEase, which also kindly sponsors today's video. MindEase is an anxiety relief app that gives you access to an extensive library of self-care and self-help tools like guided meditation exercises, mood tracking, mindfulness activities, reflective writing exercises, and more. Aside from its interactive design and intuitive interface, all the exercise can be done in under 10 minutes, so it is a helpful tool to take some time off for yourself amidst your hectic exam schedule. The Insights page also gives you an opportunity to track your progress by evaluating how you're feeling before and after an exercise and identifying which exercises have helped you the most. So if you're looking for an app to relieve stress during your exam season and even to improve your mental health in the long run, you can try out MindEase using the link in the description below and start discovering new ways to take care of your mental health. Next is Forest. If you have been in the productivity niche for a while, you would know that Forest is one of the go-to focus timers. Whenever you want to stay focused, just set the timer and plant a tree. If you leave the app before the timer is finished, your tree will unfortunately die. Once you've earned a certain amount of coins after each study session, you can even plant a real tree and contribute to Forest's program of trees for the future. One of the latest features of Forest on the iOS is its allow list, wherein only certain apps are accessible Fiveable when you are planting a tree in deep focus mode. Forest also works as a Chrome extension where you can also set your block list and allow list of apps. Next is Anki, which is a flashcard system to practice active recall and spaced repetition. Each card can be customized to show questions in front and answers to the back or the other way around when you're actively recalling your learning materials. Information can also be presented in text form, audio, or illustration, so you can create the cards exactly as you want them to appear. With its built-in spaced repetition system, Anki adjusts which card it shows you and how long until it asks you to review them again. The last tools in this list are I Miss My Cafe and I Miss My Library. Since the start of the pandemic, we have been studying and working from home. If you're one of the individuals who finds solace in studying or working outside, such as in a coffee shop or in a library, you may have found the study and work from home setup quite challenging. Good news is, I Miss My Cafe and I Miss My Library bring coffee shops and libraries right in the comfort of your homes when you miss your coffee shops and when you miss your libraries. For I Miss My Cafe, you have access to a coffee shop playlist and you can even adjust the sound effects to stimulate the environment of a coffee shop. With I Miss My Library, you can add your to-do list and, similar to I Miss My Cafe, adjust the sound effects to mimic the ambience of a library. With both of these tools, it may almost feel like things have gone back to normal. So those are all of the apps and websites for exam season. Let me know what other apps and websites you currently use, and I would also love to try them out. Thank you so much for sticking around, and I will see you guys in my next one.